Hello and welcome back to the new video of the Java tutorial series. So today we'll be discussing final keyword in Java. Okay, so the final keyword in Java is used to restrict the user. Okay, the final Java keyword can be used in many contexts. Okay, the final can be a variable, a final can be a method, and a final can be a class. Okay, the final keyword can be applied with this variable. A final variable that have no value is called as blank final variable or uninitialized final variable. Okay, and it can be initialized in a constructor only, and the blank final variable can be a static, also can be initialized in the static block only. And we will be detailed learning of this. And let's first learn the basic final keyword. Okay, so what is the use cases of the final keyword in Java? To stop the value change, and to stop the method overriding, and to stop the inheritance. Okay, we will be using final keyword for these three reasons. Okay, so we'll discuss first what is Java final variable. Okay, so let me get into my IDE and I will create one more class name as final keyword. Okay, and let me increase the font size. Okay, so the if you make any variable final, you cannot change that value of that final variable. It will be constant throughout the code. Okay, so the example of the variable is okay, so assume try to understand this example. There is a final variable called a speed limit. Okay, speed limit of that bike. Okay, we are going to change the value of this variable, but it can be changed because the final variable once assigned a value and cannot be changed anywhere in the code. Okay, so let me create one one not class. Inside this class, let me create one final. So to declare a final variable, we will write final keyword before that declaration of that variable. Okay, so the final int. So what is the my variable name is speed limit, which is equals to 90, and after that I will write void run. Now inside this, I will set my speed limit to uh, any random number 400. Okay, you can set it whatever you want. And inside again this, I will import my main. I will write my main method, and I will create one object of this class. Okay, so final keyword obj1 is equals to new final keyword. Okay, and now if I write obj dot run, now here you can see if I run this, IntelliJ IDEA is throwing some errors. We will see what is this error. Here you can see Java cannot assign a value to a final variable speed limit. So here you can see once you declare a variable as a final and you assign a value to it, you cannot change that value again. Okay, inside this line number 4, we are trying to change the value of the speed limit to 400, and it is giving me error saying that cannot assign a value to the final variable speed limit because it is already over here at line number 2 we have declared value to it. Okay, so we'll see next up Java final method. Okay, what is Java final method? We'll see. uh, I will take the same example. Let me comment this out, and this one also. Okay, and inside this class itself I will write one final method void run. Now inside this I will write simply print something random string running. Okay, and now inside my main method I will create one object of this class and I will write obj1.run. Okay, and now if I call this, it is simply printing running. Okay, now I will show what is the consequences if you write one method as a final and you are trying to call that method inside another class. Okay, and now I will let me just I will write one more class, any name bike company, let's suppose BMW, and this BMW class is extending my, oh, okay, wait. To explain this, I need one more class, which is the parent class. I will declare it over here, class bike, and inside this I will write final void run running. Okay, and now this is my BMW class, and which is extending my bike class. And inside this I will write void run, and inside this I will write so south BMW is running. Okay, and now if I create the object of this BMW class, and if I try to call this run method inside this main method, you'll see one error should be there. We'll see what is that error. IntelliJ IDEA. Okay, the Java run in BMW cannot override run in bike. Overridden method is final. Okay, so here you can see Java is telling me that you are trying to override one method named as void run, which is declared inside the parent class bike as a final method. Okay, you cannot override that final method inside any of the child class once you declare it as a final method. Okay, so this is one example of the Java final method. We'll see Java final class method also. Example, sorry, not method. And now uh, I will make some changes over itself. I will declare it as final class bike. Okay, and I will remove this final keyword from here. Okay, nothing. Okay, and now if I try to run this code, I should get one error. Yes, cannot inherit from final bike. Okay, you have declared this bike class as a final, and you cannot inherit this class inside any of the child class. Okay, in that line number 19, we are trying to inherit this bike class inside this BMW class, and here itself IntelliJ IDEA is telling me that cannot inherit from final bike. Okay, so this is one example of the class where we have declared class as a final. Okay, now we'll see some popular questions which is asked in the interview rounds. Okay, is final method inherited? Yes, the final method is inherited, but you cannot override it. Okay, as we have seen here. Okay, now one more question is there. What is the wait, let me take can we initialize blank final variable? Yes, but only in the constructor. If you want to initialize here, I will give you an example. Here we have written final int speed limit, and we have assigned it value as 90. If you want to initialize this variable as a blank variable, you just simply cancel that assigned value as 90, and then again you can write it here, speed limit is equal to 70, and if you are trying to print this speed limit at that time, the speed limit will be get printed on the console as 400 because you have initialized over here. But the only thing is you have to initialize the speed limit value inside the constructor of that class, not in the method. So here we are written method. If you write constructor for this final keyword class, and inside that class if you write speed limit is equal to 400, the value of the speed limit is uh, set to 400 itself. Okay, so this is pretty much idea behind the final keyword in Java. I hope you guys understood it. Thank you for watching this video.